Welcome back everyone to part 1 of a 2-part on Rate the Outro. We've already done Rate the Intro for each character. This is part 1 of a 2-part for the outros, looking first at, of course, the base roster, and then next time will be the DLC edition. So, with that said, we'll start off with Jax for the victories. Rate the victory, rate the outro, however you want to say it. First one, his base. That's actually a pretty good outro, I'll be honest. I like how he uses charges up. And it's definitely a head nod to the past. I'm going to give that for, honestly, a 6 out of 10. It's pretty solid overall. I'm going to give that one a 5 out of 10. It's not as good as the first one, actually. Sorry, that's going to get a 1 out of 10 for me. Now that's also like a little nice head nod to the past. I'll give that one a 5 out of 10. Now let's go and see what Cassie Cage has. But this time we'll go with her Harley Quinn skin. First up, her base. Admittedly, that's actually pretty good one, and actually goes really good with the Harley Quinn skin. If including the Harley Quinn skin with it, I'm actually going to give that one. I'll give that a 7.5 out of 10. It's actually really good. I'll give that one a 5 out of 10, just for the humor. That one's going to get a 3 out of 10. Not that great. That's okay. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It's sad because the base one is easily the best. At least for me anyways. Now this time around we'll go with the more old school look rather than the movie version. Not bad, but not great. I'll give that one a 4 out of 10. I think that one's a little bit better, but that's going to get a 5 out of 10 from me. Personally, I think that one's a little bit better. I'll give that one a 6 out of 10. It does suit the character pretty well. I'll give that one a 6 out of 10 just because it actually is good, given the character of Sonya Blade. Next up, good old Johnny. It's not bad at all. I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10 though. Okay, I like that. Especially with the NetherRealm, of course, logo. That definitely suits the character. I'm gonna give that one a 7 out of 10, actually. I'm gonna give that one a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. I do appreciate the humor. Yeah, I like that one with the effect of like the reflection and everything from like the TV screen. I'll give that one a 6.5. Pretty much, for the most part though, down the middle for him. Next up, we'll go with Jackie Briggs. And, why not? Let's use the female Spawn costume. First, the base. That's actually a pretty decent one. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. That one's gonna get a 5 out of 10. Six out of 10. Five and a half. Next up, we'll go with Baraka. I'm gonna give that one a 5.5. It's not bad for a base. Kinda gross, but I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Because at least it does suit the character. Also a 5 out of 10. Though I do dig, of course, this version with the Batman and stuff on it. I like that especially because it's kind of harkened back to actually one of the cover art for one of the variant covers for Mortal Kombat Deception, which I appreciate. I'll give that one, even though it's kind of simple and stuff, honestly, I'll give it a 6.5. Next up, Lord Raiden. And this time I think I'll go with this special techno version skin. First up, his base. That's actually a pretty good one. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. It's pretty solid. I'll give that one a 6.5. It's still pretty good, and I do like the spark effects with it. I'll give that one a 5.5. Pretty good, and it's a nice head nod to classic. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. I will say he definitely has better than some of the other characters. Let's see what you have, Jade. Okay, I actually like that one. It's pretty good for a base. I'm gonna give that one a 7 out of 10. Six out of 10. 6.5. I like that one because it kind of gives a bit of a Star Wars type feel to it. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Then, of course, with easily one of my least favorite overall characters. Yeah, there we go. First up, base. That's actually not a bad one. I'll give that a 6.5. Suits the character. I'll give it actually a 7 out of 10. 1 out of 10. I'll give that a 4 out of 10. Next up, Cabal. That's gonna get a 6.5. I'll give that one a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. Four out of 10. Five out of 10. Okay, Katana-Con. Or let's go with more of the old school katana look. I'm gonna give that... I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Also a 6 out of 10. Okay, I like the pose and everything with the wind. 7 out of 10. Five out of 10. Next up, Kun Lao. I'm gonna give that a 6.5. Seven out of 10. I'll give that a 4.5 out of 10. Five out of 10. Because at least it does suit the character. Next. And this time I think I'll go instead with the evil version. Okay, I actually really like that, and suits the character very well. I'm gonna give this one... I'm gonna give that one, honestly, an 8 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. Six out of 10. Better for the more good version. Base 5 out of 10. Okay, next Scarlet. Okay, I like that also with like the alchemist symbol appearing. And raining blood. Pretty good. I'm gonna give that a 7.5 actually. I like all the elements of it. Gonna give that a 6.5. I really like the Psi element. That's gonna get a 7 out of 10. Also 7 out of 10. Across the board so far, arguably of the female characters, she easily has the best. Actually really like that. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Six out of 10. Seven out of 10. I do appreciate the quick draw element. Six out of 10. Overall, his outros are better than his intros. Now, what about you, Devora? I like that, and it kind of gives sort of a Aliens vibe, in all honesty. I'm actually going to give that one a 7 out of 10. It's not bad. I'm going to give that a 6.5 out of 10. I'll give that one a 5.5. Kinda gross, but I'll give it a 5.5. Portal Khan. I really like that one, in all honesty, with the transformation element at the very end. I'm gonna give that one an 8 out of 10. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Five out of 10. I'm actually going to give that one a 7 out of 10. I like how it uses the fire and like particle effects at the end. And pretty good on the angles and everything as well, with the other elements combined. So definitely another very solid one. And now, what about you, Garrus? And this time I think we will go with your dark side skin. I like it. Pretty cool slow-mo and stuff. I'm gonna give that one a 7 out of 10. Pretty cool. I'll give that one a 6.5. Seven out of 10. I'm gonna give that one a 6.5. It does definitely suit the character. It is kind of cool having Chronica involved. Okay, first. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. I'll give that a 6 out of 10 because it suits the character very well. I'll give that one a 6.5. And what about you, my dear? This time I think we'll use the evil Cetrion. Or nah, we'll go with the Egyptian. Just because I think it suits her light element. She looks like she's trying to be the airbender. I love how it uses all the different, like, elements. I'm gonna, and the slow-mo perfectly done, I'm gonna give that one a 9 out of 10. That is really good. I like that one. Kind of feels a bit of a harken back type of thing for her brother Shinnok from the previous game. I'm gonna give that one a 7.5. I like it. I'm gonna give that one a 7 out of 10. I like how it kind of used elements of like Gaia, like Mother of the Earth and stuff. I'm gonna give that a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, I think she's probably the best female character of the base roster on both intros and outros, in all honesty. But now we finish up with the big, I call, Ninja 3. First up, Sub-Zero. I like that. Definitely gives sort of a DBZ feel to it and stuff. I love the angle elements and the particle effects and everything. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. That is very good. I'm gonna give that one a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give that one a 7 out of 10. And that one's gonna get 6.5. Now for you, Scorpion. That one is getting a 9 out of 10. That is getting a 9.5 out of 10. Nine out of 10. Seven out of 10. Still, across the board so far, Scorpion is easily the best. Now, what about you, Noob Saibot? And this time, I think rather than, we'll go with the more classic Noob. That's getting a 9 out of 10. That's getting 8 out of 10. That is getting a 10 out of 10. That is epic, if you ask me. That is getting a 9 out of 10. So the only one this time around to get a perfect score is one of Noob Saibot's. Admittedly, I'm biased as all heck when it comes to Noob Saibot. I like Noob like most people like either Sub-Zero or Scorpion. To each their own, however, I guess. But with that said, that is it for Rate, the outro or victory for the base roster. And next time we will look at the DLC characters. See you again. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.